What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you can hear me right. It's been a while since I've done anything on uh, OBS here, like the broadcast. Usually I'm using my phone. Hope everybody's doing great. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Trying to make this bigger. Zoom in. Zoom in. Not big enough. Not big enough. I gotta connect my other monitor. I see. Is it John? Oh man. Now I can't. There we go. John. Hi. Is it Renee? I'm still trying to zoom in, you guys. My laptop is like literally 5 feet away. Maria Selenite, hey, how are you? All right, I'm gonna start. Should we do an old zodiac sign or should we just do tarot readings? What should we do? You guys help me choose, because I don't know what I want to do. Please check. He is my ex. It has been a long time. Yep. How you been, Renee? How you been? Tell me, how's life? Are you happy? Are you good? Is everything good with you? Boom. Bam. Got some tarot cards here. Maria. All right, I'll pull a card for you just to see. Just to see. Cause you know I'm a good guy. Cause you know I'm a okay guy, I guess. Will Maria and was it Philip or something like that? Philip be a couple in 2026? The moon. Oh, where is it? You need to look down. So you got the moon. It's unsure right now. I can pull another card. It's with the moon. I could tell you that it's in the works, but it's also a little vague, a little blurry. You know. Let me see. Seven of Pentacles and the Devil. I got news for you. I don't know how to put this. Like I'm yeah. I think even if you guys get to a point, it's not good news for you. Even if you guys get to a point where you guys can be together, I feel like there's a lot of miscommunication or things held inside, like words being swallowed here. I also feel like somebody's not happy. I don't know if it's you or it's them, Maria, but somebody here is not happy, okay? this is one of those situations where I don't know if you guys like, break up and come back, but it's showing that it's gonna continue to be that, or if it's not, somebody's having a hard time choosing to be with you or you with them. Again, Seven of Pentacles is not making a clear decision just yet. I feel like they're still assessing, or you guys are gonna assess whether you guys can be together or not. There is some sort of attachment there, whether it's from your side or their side. It's just that it doesn't seem like it's going to be long lasting. It doesn't seem like it's going to work out. It doesn't seem like you're going to have your happily ever after with this person. Not with that energy, not with those cards, not at this time. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords, which is something that also kind of pertains to, like, maybe there's a lot of pain there. There's, maybe you guys have hurt each other in the past, and it's made it kind of difficult for you guys to, I want to rotate this. Oh, the new software allows me to rotate it without. Wait, will that work though? Oh, yes, it works. It works. I love it. I'm loving it. Okay, so yeah, with the Three of Swords, it just shows that and you gotta like make the screen, you gotta make the live full screen, so you can see the cards on top. I have the cards up there, but yeah, it shows that overall, it feels like it's just, it's one of those situations where you're gonna go back to a situation where you're still gonna feel unsatisfied again. I don't have my other time tarot deck thingy, so I can't tell you a time. Sorry. Miss Unique, what's up? This is tarot. This is tarot. What's going on, y'all? I was gonna do all zodiac signs, but everybody's asking questions now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do like all zodiac signs. I know everybody. Will my husband and I have a successful pregnancy by the end of 2026? I can tell you a lot. I can tell you a lot. I am not doing. Hold on, y'all. Come on. Focus. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna do all zodiac signs. I'm just gonna bring out the. I used to do free tarot readings. I don't do free tarot readings anymore. Just because I'd rather get like a donation, because it takes a lot of energy to read your cards. But I know nobody wants to pay, nobody wants to donate. So I just overall, like, I don't want to do tarot readings like on live. So I'm just gonna read for all the zodiac signs. So if that's your thing, cool. If it's not, then I appreciate y'all. Have a nice day, or have a nice night. My desk is so dusty because I haven't done any tarot. But I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with Aries here. Let's see what we have going on for Aries. I feel like I'm missing something. There we go. Let's go with Aries. 6-7. 6-7. What we have for Aries? Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay. Hierophant and Four Swords. Okay. All right. One more card for Aries. What do we have for Aries? And then I'll timestamp it. I can't do the banners on this one. It's just way too complicated. I got to redo my entire OBS software. Five of Pentacles. All right. Aries. Guess what? You know, like, so what's happening with you right now? It feels like you've gone into a higher commitment, or there's a need of having more money, more finances. Okay, Five of Pentacles here tells me that you're in a state of lack of abundance, or, you know, lack of love, lack of money, finances, lack of growth in your career. So everything that is, you know, what's going on with you right now, Aries, I feel like you're contemplating, you're thinking. It's this energy of like, I need to do something because I'm not making enough money. You know, I don't have enough money, right? I need more money to feel successful, or to feel like, you know, I can do fun things. It feels like your company is not giving you money, or your company is making it hard for you to, you know, move up a level. Okay. Or you're having a hard time finding a job that will, you know, put you up there. Yeah. So your energy right now, Aries, again, it's feeling lack. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're, you know, in between that, in between of like needing to stay at some sort of job, or it could also be marriage for some of you guys, or it could be like that you're gonna start looking for another job, or maybe you got offered a job and all you got to do is wait for a certain day or a certain time, certain season to start it. Okay, so it feels like it you know, with the Hierophant, it could be like your marriage as well, Aries. If you're married or if you're coupled, right, is that you feel like you need more. You need more love. You need more attention. You feel like maybe they're telling you don't do anything. You know, you don't help with anything. You don't bring enough money, or, you know, you leave me out in the cold. Like, I don't get any attention from you. Maybe that's what they're saying, Aries, or maybe that's something that you're feeling right now when it comes, you know, to this energy, and if it pertains to like romantic matters here. Again, if it's just your job is just saying that you're just not making enough, like where you want to go, you require more money, and right now you feel like it's not happening. So I feel like you're already thinking, contemplating, you're already in the midst of manifesting a new job or a new opportunity. It's hard for you to let go for some reason. It's hard for you to let go. It's not easy, you know? It's not easy. It's like you've been contemplating this. With the Four of Swords, it's like you've been going to bed thinking about, like, should I just leave this job, this position, this marriage, this partnership, and, you know, find some sort of a level of abundance somewhere else, you know? Or maybe find another job or another person that will fulfill you, because the Five of Pentacles just says that really you're left for last. You're left for last. Your actions, Four of Pentacles, geez, your actions is kind of a, okay, so with the Four of Pentacles, as far as your actions, Aries, we're talking about like creating a plan, you know, doing some sort of mastermind plan here, where you're gonna feel like things will start working out for you. There is a thought in the back of your head that says, if I have to start from scratch, then I have to start from scratch, you know, for some of you guys. So I think a lot of you guys, if it's romantic, you know, you guys are in this plan of like, okay, if we don't get it together, then that's it. We're done, you know? Because we're going back, you know, we're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, and that's like feeling cold, the Five of Pentacles, to like, okay, we need to find some sort of solution here. We need to, you know, talk, communicate. And then if this pertains to to your career or financial situation is like, we need to go back. Even whether you choose to leave your job or not, or look for another one, you're stepping back as far as spending. You're creating a plan to save the most, because the Four of Pentacles is the miser, or is the one that tries to save the most money by not going out, or not, instead of going for the expensive soap, you go for the one on clearance and stuff like that. So like it's planning something ahead, and it's planning to spend a lot less money so you don't feel like you're overspending here. You're also, again, it's like, again, if this is romantic, it's like you want to sit down and create a plan for the next, I don't know, 4 months or so, whatever that means to you. Okay. So yeah, you might be dealing with the Libra, a Taurus, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. It's either earth or air. Okay. But it has to do, like, earth is like, your stability, right? Your money, your finances, and all that. And swords is all about the intellectual and the way you're thinking right now. So it's like everything pertains to like where you headed, where you're going to be and who's going to be with you and how you're going to assess it and how you're going to get to that point. Because right now it seems like it's very hard. Things are very expensive right now, and you're like, I just cannot keep on spending, or I need to save for the future or something like that. All right. Let's go to, that was Aries. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, what do we have for you? Taurus. What happened to my child? What happened to my child? 6-7. Yep. I heard that in we're doing it in Halloween, and it's stuck in my head. What's going on with Taurus? 9 of Swords. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. Psych, I'm just kidding. Let's see what's going on here, Taurus. There we go. 2 cards here. 2 wands. Okay. I don't read reversals. So we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. 9 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. It feels like you made a mistake. It feels like you're regretting something. If it's not you, let me just tell you, okay? You're insecure. You're insecure due to past experiences, due to like ex-lovers or something that didn't go your way at work. So 9 of Swords pertains to your mind, right? It's about rethinking. It's about, not letting go of what happened a few days ago, a few hours ago. It's like going crazy. It could also be a few years ago. Like you just keep thinking over and over and over. Like you go to bed and it's in your head. It's something that so maybe even at times you say, okay, it wasn't my fault. It happened because it happened, and it happened that way for a reason. Maybe there was a lesson there, but then you still go back to it. There's some sort of energy of like, you cannot stop thinking about some sort of situation, some person here that kind of hurt your ego. You guys had a difficult battle here. I think the fight is over. The arguments, it's over. Everything's over. It's just that it's just you sitting down here and kind of regretting something that you could have said and you didn't say, or you could have done and you didn't do. That's what I see here. You're not talking to anybody. You're pretty closed out right now. I feel like you're in that, you're in that fork on the road where maybe there's some sort of new adventure. There's some sort of new path that you need to take or pick here. I can't see my and so we have this energy here we have this energy, and it tells us that yeah, we're very closed out right now. Like, you could be taking a break, you could be not necessarily isolating, but you're not that approachable right now. There's something deep inside that is eating you. You could have done better, you could have done more, you could have said something, you could have said, you could have said something before you left or something like that. Okay, it's like a missed out opportunity, but like the after of it, you still hanging on that certain situation. Okay, yeah. What are your actions here? I'm not gonna pull an outcome, because these readings are like just energy checks. You choose whatever you want to do. Tower. Queen of Cups, you are saying that no matter what happens, no matter what's going on, and whether this is love or career, you're just gonna let the tower fall. Like, you don't see something coming, right? I feel like for you, Taurus, all you gotta do is just let it be. Just let it be. Let it go. Don't try to fix it. If something's already broken, don't try to fix it. If you already make a decision, stand by your decision. I'll tell you one thing, like, I'm always giving 2 cents on the readings, and that's something that, people like, some people hate. But everything that happens in your journey, whether it's a situation that you're enjoying or something that you're hating completely down to your core, everything is happening for a reason. There's a backstory to it. Life wouldn't be life if things were to be easy all the time. Like, it would not feel the same. It would not. I've always said that, right? We already know that life is the way it is for a reason. So what the cards are telling you is that focus on yourself. Like, focus on you. Focus on what you love. If you have kids, focus on your kids. Let it go. Let it be. Stop trying to fix it. Stop trying to go back to it. Stop trying to, like, some of you Taurus are like feeling like you're the victim in a situation that you created. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying maybe it's someone else. But I'm bringing the cards, and I'm like, you need to tell yourself that you did what you had to do, and this is the present moment, and this is what it's going on, and you don't have to dwell on the decision you made. All you have is what's ahead of you, and not what's behind over there. Missed out opportunity. If there's a tarot reader, I forgot his name, but there's a tarot reader that says, if the person that you had a missed out opportunity with was to be your soulmate, then clearly it's not, because soulmates don't do that, right? If you missed out on somebody, listen, you're not ready, they're not ready. Just let it be, let it go. Keep moving forward, So yeah, and if you did a mistake at work, I feel like it's fine. You're just being too hard on yourself. Like, you're feeling like you made a mistake or something like that, Let it go. Focus on you. Focus on your feelings. Focus on how is it that this situation and these feelings are making you feel, and how is that, transferring to other people. It's like if you're always in a bad mood because you made a bad decision, then you always bring the worst into, or you always give the worst to somebody that you're around, right? Like your kids. You're always going to be in a bad mood just because you can't let that go, So, like, think about yourself. Think about, like, how you're coming up to people based on what you can't release inside, Just let it go, let it be. The tower is here to let you know that regardless of what you try to do and how you try to put it back together, how do you try to go back to this relationship, or how do you try to say sorry, there is some sort of lesson there that you didn't see coming, but there's a big lesson. Okay, don't worry, the towers are always unforeseen, right? Like, it's just sudden changes, and it also says that everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna level out, and we're gonna begin from zero. We're gonna start again. We're gonna start all over, whether you want it or not. It's going to be up to you whether you want to release or not, because the more you hold on to it, or the more you contemplate on it, the harder it's going to be for you to accept that, there's got to be changes, or something's different, or something needs to be changed. Okay. If you ever leave me, baby. I was gonna switch to the other zodiac sign, but I forgot. I don't have the banners, so I'm gonna have to go back and do the timestamps. All right, so we have Taurus. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Oh. Jammy. Jammy. Amy. Jammy. All right, let's go. There we go. Gemini. Oof. Seven of Swords. What's happening here? What's happening here? Ooh. Two of Swords. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. That's what I tell my Bella, my poodle. Every time she does something, bad, I'm like, Bella, no, 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 no. And now she just looks back and looks at me. And, if I don't say no, 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 she goes ahead and does whatever it is that she needs to do. But if she looks back and I'm like, no, 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 she won't do anything. She's super smart. She's wearing a diaper because she's on her days. It's her first time. And she's on her thing. She's like 9 months old. So 9 or 10 months old. I can't remember. No, probably less. 9 months old. Okay, Gemini. Why does everybody have the Four of Pentacles? You have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Listen, Gemmy, you're going nuts. You're going crazy. What's happening? Is this your lover? Or is this you? Okay. We have Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a card of being fast. Being untruthful. You notice how this person is running away and they're not showing the face. So Seven of Swords pertains to somebody who is very sneaky, somebody who will take things from you, someone who's not truthful, someone that doesn't plan things right, whether it's a good plan or a bad plan. It's somebody that does everything last minute. It's somebody that just says whatever needs to be said so things can go their way, rather than being honest and being completely, transparent with whatever it is that they got to say. And then we have the Two of Swords, needing to make a decision in your head. Like there's some sort of idea happening in your head that you need to, maybe choose between two people or two situations, or whether to stay or to go, whether to tell the truth or not to tell the truth, right? There's some sort of conversation you're wanting to have. And then we have the Lovers. That is a big decision. You have the Two of Swords and the Lovers. And if it's not pertaining to like love, Gemini, this pertains to actually making one of the biggest decisions you can make for the rest of 2025. Listen, I think something happened here. Okay. Let me just say it like this, all right? If this pertains to love, because we do have the Lovers, and the Lovers could be like a connection that is like a divine connection, right? It's somebody that you're supposed to experience life with love here, maybe for a moment, maybe for the rest of your life, but it's your partner here, okay? Some of you guys feel like your partner is cheating. Some of you guys feel like you want to cheat. Some of you guys feel like you want to run away. Somebody's not being fully honest with you. There's doubts in your head, Gemini, when it comes to like relationships, when it comes to like connections. There's doubts about somebody being honest with you. I think you're being suspicious of somebody here. You're catching a liar, or maybe you're being catch as a liar. Because this energy could be vice versa. This is a general reading, so it could pertain to the person that it could pertain to you, Gemini, or maybe the person you're dealing with, okay? But somebody here is not being honest, and I feel like it's all doubts, because the Lovers does say that both of you guys do love each other. Both of you guys do feel like, there's still love here. There's still something to fight for. But in the back of your mind, you're like, is it even worth it? Should I just bolt out of here? Should I just leave the situation? Should I just break it up? Should I take a break? Should we just separate for a little bit? This is really uncalled for, unforeseen. So it's like one of those decisions where you need to make some sort of decision. maybe apologize, or somebody needs to apologize to you, but the information is, everything's still not clear. You're still confused on what happened. Why did everything? So maybe it's not that bad to the point where you want to disconnect from your person. Maybe it's just something that where you're just like, well, what the happened back there? You know, like what, like we said we're gonna do this way, and you totally flipped on me. You know, like what happened back there? You know, like we had a plan and you went your own way, and you said, F you, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, or I'm gonna do it my way, when you guys had some sort of plan. So I feel like there's some sort of this discussion going on. I feel like there's some sort of argument with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. That to me is an argument where both of you guys are trying to put something, or both of you guys are trying to give each other's perspective and understand that, or understand the situation, you know? It's like you're saying, but you don't see how I feel. And they're saying, but yeah, but you don't understand what I'm doing. You know, it's crazy. But it's definitely some, you know, there's a big decision. Like it's pushing you to like wanting to push this person out, or maybe you need some sort of apology before you know, let this person back into your life. I don't think you're going to push them away. I don't think you guys are going to break up. There is a lot of love there. There's still a lot of connection there. It could be one of those minor disagreements and fights that, you know, everybody has. Your actions, the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. So when it comes to your actions here, I feel like you're going to, okay. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gemini, listen. What's happening here in your actions is that if you're the one that needs to apologize, or if you're the one that needs to make something right in a certain situation with a love, with your lover, then it says that you're going to make that. You're going to do that. So with the Magician here, it says that you're the one who can apologize right away and make this. You're the one who can make this situation go from really bad disagreements, distrust and change it to something else. I don't know if you have to apologize. I don't know if you have to accept an apology. But it says that everything lies within you. If you do not take action on this matter, the Wheel of Fortune is saying that things are going to change for you and this person. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's telling us that if you do not physically assess the situation, the universe is going to do it for you. And you're not going to get to say, oh, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to show them some sort of, you know, it's like when someone wants to give someone a lesson, right? And then you're like, well, I'm going to stay quiet for 2 days. I'm not going to text them for 2 days. And then all of a sudden, your person goes from like married or in a relationship to single, and they're living their best life. And you're like, oh, that's not what I was planning, you know? So it's saying that, you know, assess it. What is it that you want? You want to be free? Break free. You want to accept the apology and make up? Do it now, or the Wheel of Fortune is going to do it for you. The universe is going to make a decision, and there's going to be, you know, something done here where somebody's gonna, you know, both of you guys are gonna make opposite decisions. You know, maybe you're gonna say, yes, I want you back, and they're gonna be like, nah, actually, I'm good, you know. I feel like whatever it is that you guys are fighting for, you, Gemini, you have the key. You have the power to make it right, to make it move forward, you know. So, yeah, I feel like the cards are saying, yeah, you have it. It's up to you on what you want to do in this situation. Even if you feel like you don't, like, if you step up to the plate and say how it's going to be or how you want it to be, if you kind of, you know, set your ego aside and then say, okay, you know, this happened and like, how can we make this better, or how can I make it better? You know, like you swallow the pride or whatever, then things could be good. But if you don't do that, then be ready, because the universe is going to be like, okay, brum, brum, brum. There you go. There's no coming back from that. Whatever the universe decides, okay? All right, that was Gemini. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer. Ruby Woo, what's up? What's going on? How you been? How's California? California. California. Did you guys ever watch that show? It was called The OC. You guys remember that show? The OC? California. All right. Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's good with you. Sending you lots of positive energy here. Let's go. What do we have for Cancer? What's Cancer's energy here? The Sun card. Bum, 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 bum. Illumination. Truth coming out. Okay. Realization here. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a child. You could be pregnant or you want to be pregnant. I don't know. Let's see what else the tarot wants to say. This one wants to come out. Four Swords. Ooh. What's happening? What's happening here? You get 4 cards instead of 3. Yay. Oh, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. 2 Swords. It's kind of like the look. It's kind of like the reading for the Gemini. Interesting. Interesting, Cancer. Should I do a accent? Oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. There's some sort of illumination, some sort of realization with the Sun. The Sun is the most powerful card you can have out of all the deck. It's linked to a Leo. It's linked to like truth, illumination. Again, I think I said realization 20 times already. I repeat myself. I don't care. I'm good. And 4 Swords, okay. You're okay. All right, I see you, Cancer. 2 Swords, Page of Wands. You also have the Ace of Wands. So you're probably dealing with someone that is either Aries Leo Sagittarius or somebody who is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Interesting. Interesting. I kind of want to grab that drink real quick. Can you guys give me a sec so I can grab that drink? Maybe you're drinking, Cancer. Maybe you're drinking. Maybe you're a drinker. All right. So let's get this going. So you have the Sun card, 4 Swords, 2 Swords, Page of Wands. Listen, whatever's going on here, you saw the light. So there's either you or somebody saw the truth about you, about the situation. I feel like things are on pause right now. Like things are just, there's things that are not being said right now with that 4 Swords. Is like you're staying quiet, you're holding back, you're going to bed thinking about this person or thinking about this situation, and there's no words, or there's like things, or if it's not that there's no words, there's no way to begin some sort of conversation with this person. Okay. There is a situation that you're dealing with, Cancer, that you want to heal. You want to heal. You want to get better. You want to restore, maybe. And you're giving it a little bit of time. This could be either someone saying, I'm going to give you some time for you to rest and recuperate because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening here. Or this could be you saying, you know what? I'm just going to take a little bit of time off and I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to get plenty of sleep because I need to either make a decision here. It's all in your head. Cancer. It's all in your head. It goes back and forth. It's like, do I fix it or not? Do I stay or do I go? With the Two of Swords here, but notice how the Two of Swords person has a blindfold is because you still don't know. You might have options. You might have, uh, you could make a decision. It's just that you're not making a decision just yet because you feel like you're still waiting on somebody, or you're still waiting on more information. You're still waiting to see what's happening. Four of Swords is another card of like taking it easy, like taking your time, recuperating. Maybe even you could say that you're healing a little bit, right? Maybe you're sick. Maybe you're just literally you're just sick as far as like your body, like the flu or something. Or maybe you're just sick of all these of all this BS that maybe you're dealing with someone, maybe a fire sign who's very immature. At least you're saying, hey, this person is very immature. If it's not that the person is immature, it could be that they have a child. Maybe a child is in your mind here, pregnancy or something like that. There is so much going on with you, Cancer. Like, you have no idea. Overall, there is the Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, which suggests that maybe you want a new opportunity. This could be you saying, you know what, I think I'm going to, for some of you Cancers, you're saying, I think I'm going to cut my losses and move on and start something new or see what the universe has for me. For some of you guys, you're waiting for an apology, you're waiting for an invitation, you're waiting for somebody to come see you in person, okay? Could be the father of your kids or the mother of your children. Again, there's children here with that Sun and the Page of Wands, okay? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you're stuck between wanting, it's like you really do want it, but at the same time, it's like you don't know if it's a good idea. You don't want to play the games. You don't want to go through this whole situation again, Cancer. Whatever it is that you're going through with whoever it is that you're dealing with. I don't think this talks about a situation, a person here. Man, that apple juice is good. It's not apple juice. So, and then we have, the Ace of Wands, wanting a new beginning, wanting some sort of apology, it's like you're saying, you know what, I'm going to keep walking. This is you. Listen to what I'm going to tell you, Cancer. You're saying, I am walking away from you, and if you don't stop me, I'm going to go away. So you better stop me. When I take 2 steps forward, you better say, stop, don't go, because I'm going to take another step, and I'm going to look back. And you better say, stop, come back. The thing is that someone here is saying, oh, you can go. you can go. The Page of Wands. And the only reason I say that is because the energy is very childlike or childish, or like this energy of like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. Or like, I care about you, but it's like, you can go, It's one of those, it's if this pertains to a lover, someone saying, hey, you know what? I love you. And that's why I'm telling you to just go, just go, but like deep down, I feel like there's some sort of new opportunity or new, like a new beginning you desire. Could be with this person, but what I can tell you here with the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Swords is going to take time. Give it about 4, 5, 6 days. 6 days of no talking or speaking or not having that conversation face to face, or having a proper conversation when it comes to the situation. Okay, it feels like someone's going away. Like the way the Page of Wands is looking at me is like someone, maybe a fire sign, they're leaving. They're saying, thanks, but I can't do this. Thanks, but I just don't know. I don't know if I can do what you want me to do, or I just don't know what to do in this situation. So I'm just going to keep walking forward to something new or something different. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense. Better make sense. Let's see your actions. Let's see what you're going to do here. Either you're walking away or somebody's walking, or maybe both of you guys are walking away. Okay. And I feel like you guys have already gone like physical. 3 of Pentacles. You want an apology. You want to come together with this person, but you don't want to come together with this person sexually. You don't want to come together with this person as far as like romantically. You want to come together with this person and sit down and have a serious conversation. The fact that it's 3 of Pentacles is more like, I need to see you so we can talk. You know, like I need to see you and understand what is it that you want, or what is that you wanted from this relationship, you know, or even if there's a possibility to going back to this, like I need to know what you're offering and bringing to the table, because something is not working out here. Okay. Again, her arms are crossed. So you're not doing anything. You do want a conversation, or you want to talk to this person, but you're not offering anything else but friendship right now. You're also saying, I'm not going to do anything. You're going to have to do all the work, or you're going to have to like make this right. I did not do anything wrong. That's what you're saying. I don't know. There's messages in communication. There's messages in communication happening here. So you are, I think, because it is your action. See, whoever you're dealing with is like, you know, the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups could also be a water sign. But I have a lot of fire and a lot of air, a little bit of water and a little bit of earth here. You feel like this person fulfills you. You feel deeply connected to this person with that 6 of Cups. This could be somebody who's your soulmate, or someone who is, you know, a past life real connection that you've had in another life, if you believe in that. And if you don't, just laugh at it. Laugh at me if you want. Like, what? Different lives? What do you mean, Rigo? Like, what? You mean when I was a what? A spider? I guess. I don't know. I don't know how life works. I don't think anybody knows what life is and how life works. All these gurus, all these, you know, preachers, priests, and people that, you know, I don't think anybody knows. But if I can tell you something, is that we are energy. And yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I believe in that. But I'm seriously saying that you feel very connected and in tune with this person, okay? You guys could be like the ones that like finish each other's sentences and stuff like that, you know, because you guys are very connected. Or maybe you guys have kids together. You wanted to have a child with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups pertains to like childhood, but it also connecting deep to the heart, and having somebody that you can fool around and mess around with, and not having this filter, you know. Mm-hmm. I think you're gonna want to have some sort of conversation with this person, and it's gonna be through text messages, emails, or if you're still using the mail, through letters, okay? Because the 8 of Wands is like text messages, emails, and letters, or even phone calls. Again, 3 of Pentacles, you want to know what they bring to the table. Okay, like you want some sort of investment from their side, because you're investing as well on your side. And you're saying, if you're not going to invest like I am, I don't want you. It's not going to work out. But I feel like the other person is already saying, what do you mean? I'm already 4 blocks away. Like, I'm already gone, you know, like, so I feel like it could be that you might have a missed out opportunity, or someone might have a missed out opportunity with you. for right now. And that's what the sun kind of says, is like that illumination, that like, ooh, I didn't see that coming. But it's nice, or it's good to know that it's just not, I didn't see it. I didn't foresee this coming, you know? But oh well. I feel like you still have a, you know, like a chance to like talk and see what things are going to, but I feel like whoever the patron wants is, they're already walking away. They're more, they're like, it's more than a foot out. It's like they don't even have a foot in the door. They're like, their whole body is already out of the door. If that makes sense. I don't know. Let's go to Leo. Leo. Let's go to Leo. What's up, Leo? What's up, Leo? Welcome to your reading. Four of Wands. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you, Leo. Bam. Two of Cups. Love, friendship. Okay. What's happening here? Leo. Seven of Wands. Okay. Leo. You could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Sun card. That's you, Leo. Maybe another Leo. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Five of Pentacles. Leo, what are you doing? You're pushing somebody out. You're standing your ground. Okay. It feels like there's something going on here with your partner. If you have a partner, it feels like you're not budging, whatever it is that is going on here. I don't really see any bad energy with that Two of Cups. I feel like you guys are soulmates, you know, if you're dealing with somebody right now. The only thing is the Seven of Wands that I'm having a hard time with. And I don't mean like, I feel like, Leo, it's like somebody demands too much from you. And, you know, the seven of Wands is the energy of like, you know, standing your ground, or not, you know, whatever you believe in, that's what you're going to pursue, or that's how you're going to push through, right? The situation. Like, if you think that you did nothing wrong, then you're going to stand by that and say, I did nothing wrong. It was you. This whole time, it has been you. You know, so you're defending yourself because it feels like this person or whoever you're dealing with is saying, I need this. You got to do things this way. You feel like you're being pushed to the side or to the edge. Okay, Leo, you're being single-handed, or you're being isolated. And it doesn't feel good. It feels like you can't breathe for some reason. It's like a lot of pressure on you is here. Like someone is just, you know, again, asking questions, demanding things. Somebody might also be like abusing you. And not necessarily like physically, but like abusing you in many different ways. You know, it could be that you're dealing with somebody who's manipulating, and now you feel like you need to either defend yourself or you need to push them back. You know, that's what the Seven of Wands. Notice how all the wands around this person, you know, they're kind of near them, but they're also holding their wand and kind of defending themselves. That's the Seven of Wands. Just standing your ground, you know, saying, you know what, whatever, you know, whatever you say, sticks and stones might hurt my bones, but, you know, maybe a new lover will save. Okay, maybe that doesn't make sense. How does it go? Sticks and stones might hurt my bones, but I forgot the last part. Maybe I'm not supposed to say the last part. The sun. Again, illumination. So I feel like you were dealing with somebody who felt at one point that you guys were soulmates. It felt really good. Two of Cups is a really good energy of like, we're really good friends. We can drink from each other's cup. We can fill each other's cup together. You know, we see eye to eye. And we love each other. You know, we care about each other. Like that's 100% here. Like you had somebody, or you're dealing with someone that has that. But then something happened here with the Seven of Wands that made you very, very defensive. Okay, Sun card, now you're realizing something. Like something's coming up to the light that you're not liking, Leo, with that Seven of Wands. You're not liking. Your plan is to just stay quiet. Five of Pentacles. Stay quiet. Take your energy back. Give them the cold shoulder. Not talk to them. It feels, because if this is you, Leo, it feels like somebody just literally is. Maybe this is too much, or maybe I'm just being over dramatic, but it feels like someone might be like, somebody might be, again, it's like abusing you, or just torturing you, you know, like demanding from you, like being very heated, because, you know, wands is fire, so it's like heated, and then they want you to take action and stuff like that, you know. It's like, come on, let's go, let's do what I'm telling you to do, you know. And you're like, nope, 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 nope. Get away, get away. Five of Pentacles, again, at the bottom of the deck. You're being very quiet. You're going to give them the cold shoulder, or you're doing that right now. You don't want to communicate with anybody right now. I don't think you want to, okay? Some of you guys, some of you Leos are finding new love. Also, I feel like when it comes to like new lovers, if you're a single Leo, okay, if you stuck through this entire reading, but if you're a single Leo, then I feel like love is in the air. So it's a really good time for you to find a partner, match with really good friends and lovers. You know, so if you're coming out of a relationship, or if you're single right now, get ready, because you're going to match with a lot of people. People are going to compliment you a lot with the Two of Cups. It's going to be one of those things where if we lock eyes, we're going to say, hey, you look pretty today. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? You know, I feel like it's a good time for Leo to, like, you know, step up or step out. The only thing is that you're a little bit guarded with that Seven of Wands. So if you're a single Leo looking for love, it's a good time. It's just that you're too guarded right now. Okay, let's see what your actions are going to be, Leo. The Empress. Okay, I need another one to clarify that Empress with the Knight of Swords. Oof. Some of you Leos will get back with, if you're having some sort of difficulty with a person here, some of you Leos will go back to that particular person. You know what? Pregnancy. Somebody is going to get pregnant. The Empress is always a card of pregnancy, but it's also growth and expansion. So with the Nine of Swords, there's going to be a conversation to be had, Leo. It's a conversation about, what are we doing? You know, is this going to work out or not? Is this like one of those relationships where it's not going to last that long, you know, like a short-lived type of connection? Or is this, you know, the for reals, this is the real thing? Like, are we gonna get married and you know, have kids together? Like, I feel like there's a conversation happening like that. You do have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so it and then the Ace of Cups. Okay, so Leo. So I'm gonna say this: you guys need to have a conversation here, with whoever that Two of Cups is, because that conversation is gonna, with the Knight of Swords, it's what is gonna make or break this connection. Okay, somebody wants growth and expansion. Somebody just wants to, you know, and they want marriage and everything and love, But the King of Swords, or the Knight of Swords, actually, the Knight of Swords is someone who is not emotionally invested or, emotionally available. They're just coming in to make some sort of argument or make some sort of point. It's like saying, I did all this for you. Da, 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 da. We're supposed to be together. Da, 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 da. What happened? Like, tell me. So I feel like the way you're coming, or the way you're going to have this conversation, Leo, is going to be like very, very dry and very to the point. Some of you guys will get back together with this person. Some of you guys, if you're not separated, or if you are, then yeah. Some of you guys will find someone new, because there is an Ace of Cups, which is new love, okay? So some of you guys are going to choose for new love. And I think it all depends on what the conversation, because your actions as the Empress and the Knight of Swords is having that conversation and assessing, like, what are we going to do? Like, what is this anyways? And based on what that says, you're still looking for love. You're still looking for marriage. You're still looking for someone that, or maybe somebody's going to offer you love. Someone else is going to say, you know what, Leo, I've been looking at you and I want you now. Now, I said now. But yeah, some of you, like I said, it just depends on how the conversation goes. So somebody here is very defensive, though. And somebody's very hard-headed. When it's like when Leo makes, because Leo is a fixed sign, when Leo makes a decision, it's like, that's it. If Leo says I'm walking away, or if Leo says I'm staying, then that's what it is. There's no way of changing, especially with that sun card there. I gotta check my cameras. That's what I have for you, Leo. I don't even know if that makes sense, y'all. Every time I do like readings at my house, they're long and they're boring. All right, let's go to Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Someone's at my door. Is it? It's my Bella. She's outside. Okay. Let's go. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? It's not apple juice, Ruby. It's tamarindo. Okay, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Temperance. There is Knight of Wands. There is somebody coming towards you, Virgo. I have new love here. I have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I have a fire sign. What's it called? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, strong Sagittarius with the Temperance and the Knight of Wands. Maybe Libra, maybe a Pisces or a Cancer here. Could also be a Scorpio. Okay, Virgo, you have a sudden change or a sudden invitation, a sudden gift being given to you. Okay. It feels like you're meeting somebody. If you're single, okay, let's just say this. If you're a single Virgo, there's somebody coming towards you. It might not necessarily be like someone from your past. It could be somebody that you just didn't have the right opportunity with at the beginning, right? It could just be that, maybe at one point you had somebody that you liked and for some reason, like, it wasn't the right time, but now they're here. They're showing up again. Out of nowhere, spontaneously with the Knight of Wands here. I feel like you're manifesting or you're calling love right now. Okay, a truthful, loving connection is what you're bringing into fruition right now, Virgo. Somebody that has balance or has been healed, right? Someone that does not have substance abuse nor requires, you know, some sort of stimulating substance. Listen, I feel like if you're dealing with somebody, if you're in a relationship, you're gonna make things work. Okay, there's maybe counseling you can do. There's some sort of program you can follow to get better if you have addictions and stuff like that, or if your marriage or your relationship is not working out. I feel like things are gonna get better. Okay, you're dealing with a person here. Everything has to do with like spontaneous energy or spontaneous decisions here. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I feel like whatever it is that you're going through, the universe is gonna help you because the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands is like, it's energy being sent by the universe, you know. So it's expect some sort of balance and equilibrium when it comes to your life or to your situation that you're dealing with. Okay, there's gonna be a solution being given to you. What are your actions here? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups is all about you. I think you're going to focus on you. I think, you know, like right now, regardless of what the universe is giving you or regardless of what's happening, like it's all about you. You know, it's like you have, it's not like your ego is big right now, but it's like you believe in yourself so much that, you know, you're not stepping down for anyone, you know, you're not, you know, taking down for anyone right now. It's like you're saying, no, I'm gonna get my money, you know, I'm gonna have my person, and that's it, you know. And I feel like the universe is helping you manifest that. So with the Temperance here, I feel like, you know, with the Temperance here, I feel like yeah, the universe is helping you out here. So expect a lot of good energy, good lucky, you know, happy-go-lucky type of energy. Expect for lovers to, you know, come out and let you know how they feel, right? It's like when you're walking on the street, people are saying like, damn, is that Virgo? Damn, Virgo, what's up? Sound like a LA cholo. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it feels like the universe is gonna bring you balance, love, equilibrium. Yeah. Some of you Virgos, if you're a single Virgo, I feel like you're still waiting for that one person. It's like you're ready to love. You're ready to be, like you're ready. You need one more cup to get to the 10 of Cups. You need one more pentacle. That's funny, huh? That's funny. So here is, see the 9 of Cups or 9 of Pentacles right here. And then we have the 9 of Cups. It's like you need one cup and you need one more pentacle, you know, to reach fulfillment, overall, you know, fulfillment. And hey, there's a cup right here. There's 2 more cups over here. So it feels like you're ready. You're ready. And the universe knows that you're ready. So the universe is going to start pushing people your way, whether you want it or not. It's just going to be up to you what you do with people coming your way, you know, if it pertains to love. I feel like if it, you know, if you don't care about love or anything like that, like if it pertains to like your career, it's like you're trying really hard and you're doing really good. It's just, you know, it's just that you just gotta continue to push. There's some sort of gift, 2 gifts happening here for you. Okay. maybe a gift of power, and that is going to satisfy you in so many ways. A gift of maybe recognition or acknowledgement that is going to satisfy you, or maybe a level up in career that you're going to be like, oh, heck yeah. If you're doing sales, I feel like sales are going to be really good for the rest of December or something like that. Or there's something that you're doing for your company that you're making yourself look super good, Virgo. Like really, really good. All right, let's go to, that was Virgo. Let's go to Scorpio. Is it Scorpio or Libra? It's Scorpio. Scorpionic energy. Don't mind me. All right, let's go, Scorpio. I gotta do something real quick. Interesting. Okay. It's gonna snow. Where is... I can't monetize this live for some reason. Like, I used to be able to do it right away. Freaking thing. YouTube sucks. So I started uploading videos, and then I started losing subscribers for some reason. I don't know why. And I really don't care. I think I lost 14 subscribers when I started, reading tarot again. So it makes no sense. But whatever. Let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Hangman. There's some sort of delay here. Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. Uh-oh. Oh. And the Five of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio. So there's some sort of delay here. Scorpio, if you're going through some sort of situation where you got to take additional time, or you're like waiting on some sort of payout, you're waiting to, or it's like some of you Scorpios are needing to make some sort of decision, whether to walk away from this contract or walk away from this relationship or not. But I feel like there's some sort of delay. You're like pushing it, like you're not making that decision just yet. But the universe is going to give you that Tower. It's going to make a decision for you. Whatever it is that you're trying to push or postpone or hold on to, I feel like the universe is going to take it away from you. I know that's not the most positive. I know that's not the most positive message here, but it shows that if you're waiting on some sort of situation to pan out, it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Okay, I feel like whatever it is that you're waiting on, it is going to collapse in front of you. It's not gonna work out. It's a big no from the universe. Whether this is, again, relationship, or whether this is business matters, okay? You do have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so it pertains like if you're needing to make some sort of decision, you already like deep down you feel like it's not gonna happen for you. So I think you're manifesting that. So maybe you stay positive about it, but it says here that because you're being stagnant, because you're taking your time, or because you're not making a decision right now, the universe is gonna abruptly just level everything out and start all over. For some of you guys, this is some sort of application or some sort of contract, and maybe you're gonna have to refile or redo this whole thing, because it's not working out. Especially if you're looking for benefits, if you need more money, or if, like, it's gonna be a big no. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Yeah, expect communication, expect some sort of explanation coming your way through the phone waves, okay? For some of you guys, again, you need to change your thought process. Like, you need to tell yourself that you are going to get it, or things are going to be fine, rather than like, continue to feed the fear or the negative thoughts in your head, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys, there's a big surprise here happening. There's a letter or some sort of message where, like, it kind of ruins whatever you have planned. Or what you had planned, it ruins, and it's like, okay, it has to be a completely different way. Completely different way. But I think you're going to continue to fight. Again, if it pertains to some sort of benefit or some sort of job, like, redo the application or keep pushing, and I feel like you will gain whatever it is that you're looking for, okay? Some of you guys, if you're dealing with a Pisces, it's a no. Like, if you're wondering if a Pisces is going to come back to you, or maybe a nurse sign, it's a big no. If you thought that if you thought that things were okay with the Pisces, or maybe an earth sign, it's not. There's a breakup, there's some sort of disagreement, there is whatever you were planning to do, Scorpio, it's not happening. It will not happen. I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but that's all I can tell you. Let's go to Libra. What do we have for Libra? Why is everybody getting the Five of Pentacles? Feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're not abundant, feeling like there's just lack of interest, lack of energy, lack of money, lack of love. Maybe if you live in Colorado, you're like me, you're like, there's no lack, it's just really cold outside, and I don't want to go outside. It snowed today in Colorado, so yeah, I think it's gonna snow tomorrow, and I feel like it's enough, Colorado. Bring back the sunshine. Justice. The Emperor and the Seven of Cups. Four of Cups. Okay. I feel like what's going on here with you, Libra, is that you're dealing with someone who is maybe older than you. Could be an Aries. I have another Libra here. That could be your energy. I have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. A little bit of earth. But strongly someone who's older than you. Could be husband or wife. I don't know. Just depends. It says here that for some of you Libras, it feels like somebody sold you. Somebody sold you some sort of dream, or someone like convinced you to do something that they thought that it was gonna be a good idea. And at the moment they felt like it was a good idea, but long term, long term wise, like it wasn't. It's like you're in debt, or they're in debt. There's money that was spent here, and now you don't know what to do. Like, you're here asking for either the money back or a solution, and this person's like, give me a second. Like, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things we can do. Libra, just chill. Let me cook. Let him cook, Libra. Let him cook. So I feel like there is someone here who, again, pushed you to do something, and money was spent, and now it's like, I told you that we didn't have, like, maybe you're saying, I told you we didn't have to do all that. I told you we didn't have to, like, buy this, or get this and order that. Now we're having to argue, and we're having issues financially, and it's affecting our relationship. Okay. For some of you Libras, whoever you're dealing with, it feels like this person is it feels like this person has a lot of options as well. So you might be suspicious of your person. I think it does pertain to love. It pertains to a relationship where, due to the lack of finances, or due to the overspending, it's affecting you guys, or it's affecting whoever the head of the household is. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's them, or maybe it's you, Libra. Maybe it's affecting you. It's just you don't feel fulfilled due to the pressure, or due to the fact that things just didn't go the way that they were told that they're gonna go. Like, someone told you, "Don't worry, I got this. Let's just do it this way," and then right now you're like, what I thought you said you had this. I thought you said it was gonna be fine, but I feel like I'm not happy. I feel like I can't trust you. I feel like you blew smoke up my butt, or something like that, Interesting, Libra. Your actions. Ooh. Your actions. 6 of Cups. You're gonna stick around. You're gonna make it better. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, like, although you guys are going into debt, or you guys are having a hard time financially, this is a couple that doesn't like split for that. Or maybe if you guys are having difficulties in the connection, like, you guys aren't gonna, it's not that easy for you guys to just break apart, or say, you know what, I'm done with this. It's like you guys are gonna continue to push and push and push, and come back together and work it out. Whatever that was. Tamarind. I like it a lot. It's a little spicy. All right. That's what I have for you. Libra. Who's next? So it's Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius. I think I did those backwards. I don't know why I always get confused, like Scorpio and Libra, like the positions of Scorpio and Libra. Like, I'm always getting them confused. But let's go to Sagittarius. My son's a Sagittarius. Interesting little fella. Very fiery. I feel like Sagittarius have the worst attitudes sometimes. They're very masculine and very bossy and very demanding. If you have like a Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius moon or rising, I feel like it's one of those energies where like whatever, I'll say what I say and I do what I want. Does not work with me. It's really hard to like get along with a Sagittarius sometimes. Let's go. All right. What do we have for Saggy? What do we have for Sagittarius? Four of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Ooh. With the Strength card, you're dealing with a lion here. Psych, no, you're not. Maybe you are. I don't know. You're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Swords, again, it's like a situation that you've been, letting it. It's like you're setting this in the back burner. There's some sort of situation happening here with the person where you're taking your time, right? If you guys had an argument, you're taking a little bit of time to heal. You're giving them time to heal, to like just let the anger pass through. It's like you breathe in peace and exhale anger. It's like, it's something like that. Maybe you're doing something like that. Five of Swords. Oh my goodness. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Ooh, that's funny because Four of Swords. So it's four, and then five, and then five. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. Changes. So there's been some. Let's just start with like number 5. I don't like number 5s. Number 5s they could be really good. Sometimes they're like the best numbers to have, but to me, if anything lands on number 5, it's one of those changes and one of those, it's one of those changes that are going to be difficult. It's one of those things that you're going to go through and it's going to push you, like it's going to hit you down to the core, and it's going to be super difficult. But once you master it, or once you overcome that number 5. That lesson and the number 5, which to me are the most difficult lessons ever, because they're cold, because they're like they're sad, because they'll tear you up inside. I don't know why, but that's just my thought. Okay, don't go and pick up a numerology book and be like, oh, that's not what it says here. But to me, in my experience, I avoid 5s because they're very uncomfortable to go through. Yeah, it's changes, but it's pretty changes, it's fucked up changes. I don't know. I've never had good, I've never had a good change with a 5. It was more like, oh God, like I gotta let go of this person. I gotta do this. I gotta find something else. It's just bad. Anyways, so yeah. Changes. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody here that maybe you don't talk to anymore, or you guys haven't been talking for a good while. I feel like you guys walked away from this situation. It's a person that you walked away from. At one point, you guys had a lot of issues, arguments. At one point, you guys, and it might be talking to a past person or maybe a current person, but there's even people, friends, family saying no. You can't be with this person, or no, you shouldn't invest with this person, or no, there's someone in the background behind you and behind them. It's like there's two group of people feeding them ideas, and your group is feeding you ideas, and you guys are not coming together. There's difficulties, there's arguments happening here, Sagittarius. It's like, no matter what you do with this particular situation or individual, no matter how much time you give them, there's always something that you want to argue, or that you guys want to fight about, or that again, it's more like argument. There's something where you guys cannot see eye to eye, and it's being fueled by I feel like external people, like people giving their 10 cents or 2 cents into the situation, and they're telling you, no, F that person, you should go and do this, or nah, like, why should you take them back, or no, why should you talk to them, or like, it's not, you're not even making the decisions. Like, you made the decision to stay quiet and to stay away, to let them be, to not fight for this anymore. But then over here, someone's telling you, like, you should go and break their window. Don't do that. You might be going against, again, air sign, fire sign here. It also feels like a lot of your friends are asking about a certain person that maybe you seem very happy with at one point, and then you guys had some sort of fallout maybe 4 years ago, 9 years ago, 4, 5, 9 years ago. I say 4 or 5 because we have the 4 of swords and the 5 of swords, but also if you put them together, it's 9, maybe even 9 years ago. And people are telling you, like, it's like all the drama, it's coming back again, where people are like, so whatever happened to that person? And they're like, well, we don't talk anymore. Like, we just walked away from this. And hey, we're both living our lives. But then they start saying things like, oh no, F that guy. Remember when they did this to you? Remember when they said this about you? Like, it's like they want to refeel, like, maybe your group or whoever it is that you're talking to, maybe they want to see you in that same type of energy where, like, maybe you guys were constantly arguing or fighting again. For some of you Sagittarius, like, you guys are fighting the urge to communicate with somebody. Like, you have somebody in your head or in your mind, in your heart, that you guys ended it with, or both of you guys walked away from, and it's like you keep constantly thinking about them for some reason. You haven't been able to forget this person. Your actions, Sagittarius, your actions. Ooh, the Emperor and the Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. Your actions is to just keep overthinking about the whole situation. It's to lose your mind. It's like this is definitely someone older than you. But it's like you, for some reason, like right now around this time, like you cannot stop thinking about them. You cannot stop thinking about them. Like you're even having dreams with the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. It's like you're having dreams about this particular person and you can't get rid of. You feel like they're watching you. You feel like they're still connected to you. That you feel that they still want to invest with you. Or maybe that's your energy, that you still want to invest with this person, but it's like you don't dare to knock on the door. You don't even dare to send a message. You don't even dare to you don't even want to imagine what this person's answer will be if you were to, like, send a message or ask something, Interesting. Some of you Sagittarius are gonna get some sort of, if whoever this person is, I feel like if this is a past person, I feel like you want to come back to this person. Okay, if this is a current person, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is a narcissistic or someone who is willing to hurt you physically. I also feel like there is some sort of like restraining order being implemented into this. Whoever it is that is harassing you. There we go. Or whoever it is that is verbally abusing you. Oh, I can't even talk. What the heck? whoever it is that is verbally abusing you, um, I feel like you're saying, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna make this a matter of, you know, getting some sort of, again, like a restraining order or something. Like, you cannot contact me, da 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 da. Yeah, for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who is willing to hurt you, who is maybe sharing or pushing rumors about you online or something like that. Or maybe with your friends or their friends, they're like saying a lot of bad things about you. Okay, yeah, it's all over the place. I don't know if that makes sense. Blah blah blah. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm not doing questions right now. I'm reading for the zodiac signs. Empress. Oof. 9 of Wands. Ooh. Capricorn, what did you do with the Wheel of Fortune? What did you do, Capricorn? It feels like you're coming from a place, Capricorn, where there was a lot of growth and expansion. The only thing, okay, so this could be some sort of relationship or some sort of situation, could be at work or, you tell me what it is. I'm just going to read the energy. The Empress is like growth and expansion, but then combined with the Knight of Wands, it says that it was way too difficult to push through. It says that you were exhausted. You were literally tired. It was too much going on with the Knight of Wands. You literally said, yeah, I see how I can grow and expand here, but it's also very exhausting, and I don't think I can do it. So 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, is the one that was doing everything, but at the end of the shift, at the end of the day, like, it felt like you just overextended yourself for someone or some sort of situation that really did not give you the feeling of growth and expansion. Okay. I feel like you made some sort of decision here with the Queen of Swords, some sort of you communicated something, you said something, like, okay, I don't think I want this position. I don't think I want to feel like this. I think my feelings are very important. And so I want to walk away from whatever it is that, you're having a hard time. This could pertain to like work, this could pertain also to a relationship where like you're saying, oh man, I feel like I have to constantly, baby you, or I have to constantly do something, or else, you get mad at me, or I'm not competent enough, like, it's like you're trying your best to be the person they want you to be, but you're not that person, and it's just consuming you. It's like eating you inside, Capricorn. I feel like you made some sort of decision to either walk away from some sort of argument or some sort of situation, and it was needed. With the Wheel of Fortune, it says that don't worry, like, even if you're walking away from something that you wanted for a long time, and for some reason you couldn't push through, or you couldn't grasp it, it says here with the Wheel of Fortune that things are going to be fine. Like, the your luck is going to change. Once you change the situation, or once you walk away from this, or just unload all this, exhaustion, and this feeling of not being enough, even though you're doing a lot. Once you get rid of that, like, you're gonna be able to create whatever future you want. But like right now, it says that you're still dwelling on some sort of decision or some sort of opportunity that you had, but you weren't able to acquire or hold, or even if you're holding right now, it just feels like you're just like it's beating you, like you just have no time for you. It's all about the situation, it's all about the relationship, it's all about the job, and it's like, I want to break free. I want to break free. It's like you want to break free from this, like you really do, You really do. And I think you are going to break free. Whatever that situation is, you are breaking free from it, okay? For your actions here, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Moon. So for your actions here, it's more like there's nothing that you have to do, or there's nothing else that you got to say. It's more like, well, when it comes to the situation, like everything that that didn't work out for me, or that I suffered through, I'm just going to keep it inside. I'm not going to tell anybody how difficult it was for me. I'm not going to talk about how I had to step down, walk away from this relationship, or even humiliate myself in many ways to try to keep this, position or this situation or this relationship going. It's like, whatever. You're just going to hold it in. It's going to be a secret, and you're just going to move on, like it's going to be fine. I feel like this is something, if this, whatever this is that you are letting go, or you're like moving on from, Capricorn, I feel like you're going to carry this for a long time. Like there's going to be doubts inside of you. Like there's no doubts of the decision you made, because whatever decision you make is the right decision. It doesn't matter whether left or right, up or down. Whatever decision you take, that's the right decision, But I feel like you're going to be the type of person that says, did I do the right decision? So make a decision and stand by it, and push through that path that you choose, and don't look back. And if you need to get back onto that same situation or whatever, then you can get back on it. But right now, you got to make that decision, okay? You got to let it go too, because I feel like you're going to regret something for a long time. A long time. At least for more than like 2 years. 2 to 3 years, you're going to be regretting that decision. But you just got to let it go. You just got to see that whatever it is that whatever decision you're making is for the best of you. And it doesn't matter if it says you 10 steps back, like there's still a way to get 20 steps forward, So don't feel bad. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius, 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. What the bleep? 5 of Cups. Oh my god, the 2 ones. Should I make funny voices? No. Okay, check that out. Aquarius, can you see that? Wow. Okay, 5 of Pentacles says there's a lack mentality going on with you. Whether this is like someone giving you the cold shoulder, or whether you're feeling like nobody really cares about you, whether you're feeling like there's a lack of finances, lack of money, so you can have fun and do fun things around, your city, state, and country, continent, whatever. It says that we feel cold. All right. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. I'm telling you, I don't like fives. 5 of Cups connects to like low vibrational energy. It's like your feelings feeling. It's like your emotional state being like low vibrational. So it's, like you could be telling me that there's a little bit of depression. There's a little bit of like feeling left out in the cold, like a missed opportunity, like you're not being seen, like you're not being, like if Aquarius, it feels like even when you're around family and friends, even when you're on, in celebrations, stuff like that, like it feels like you don't fit in. It feels like it's just like as much as you're having, even smiling and having fun, dancing, drinking, playing, whatever it is that you're doing, deep inside you feel like you're not enough, or you feel like you don't have a fighting chance or something like that. Ooh, that did not sound good. I think you have a fighting chance, Aquarius. I think you do. The only thing you gotta do is fight. Sometimes we don't fight because we're lazy, I don't know. Like I'm trying to see if like I'm trying to find out if I'm lazy or if I have like some sort of depression or something. Sometimes it's just laziness because I'm like, I'll do that later. But I think, that that's part of life, like feeling depressed or feeling like you're not enough. That's part of life. Um, the more we hold on to that thought, the more we connect to that thought, the more we repeat that in our heads that we're not enough, that we can't find someone, that we're not going to match, that we're not going to be married, that there's nobody here in this world for us, the more we're going to look into the difficulties of life, and the more we're going to say, okay, maybe that's true. We're going to start believing it. And the thing is that no, because manifestation and the way you form everything in front of you and in your life, it has to start with your imagination, your thought. Remember, the brain is not you, right? The brain is an organ that helps us think, according to some doctors or whatever. It's just an organ that help us remember what we're doing, people's names, how we do things, how we do, we master a skill, and it's here, but that's not who you are. So if your brain is working against you, and if your brain is saying you're ugly, you're too fat, you're you're awkward, or like, you're gonna start believing that, and you're gonna start acting like that. So no, heck no. You tell your brain, because you're not your brain. You're not your thought, your mind, okay? You're not your thoughts. You say, flip it around. Tell me I'm gorgeous. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me that today I woke up and I'm a blessing to someone else because I'm going to make someone else smile today. Or something like that. Something positive, You change it. Don't allow fear. Don't allow lack mentality to even have a roaming thought around your head. Like, kill it on the spot. And it's not gonna be like, okay, I'm thinking bad, I'm gonna think something positive. It's gonna be repetition. It's gonna be like, oh no, I'm a good person. Like, I recycled today. I did something good for my parents, my sister, my kids, my brother, whatever, blah, 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 for the community. I did something good, I drove the speed limit, so I am okay. Like, I'm good. I'm following the rules, right? So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of support. There's a lot of care for you, Aquarius. You're just not seeing it because you're dwelling on the missed out opportunities, and you're dwelling on people that don't deserve your energy, and you don't deserve to like think about them anymore. You don't deserve to like feel bad because they're not here with you, or because they're not supporting you, or because they're not talking to you anymore, or because they don't want to be with you anymore. Like, let them be, let them go, and you find your way to the top of the mountain on your own, because I know you're a very, 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 what's the word? My experience with Aquarius, Aquarius are characters. You guys are individuals that will have fun on your own, but also will make everything interesting. As far as like people around you. So like, you carry a lot of magic, you carry a lot of love, you carry a lot of insight, you carry a lot of beautiful energy. And going back to what I said about like, today I woke up and I'm gonna be a blessing to somebody today, like, maybe that's something. You are an amazing person, okay? I feel like right now, Aquarius, you're again, it's like you need to take a path, or like you need to choose something, or you need to restructure yourself so you can continue this path in life that is so beautiful and amazing, and it's going to be full of abundance pretty soon for you. Okay, with that 10 of Pentacles. What is your actions right now? What are your actions here? Nine of Swords, that's you. Overthinking everything. Yeah, what you're doing right now is like you're overthinking everything. Like you're just going through everything in your head, and you could be telling me, Rigo, but it happens in my head. Snap out of it. Go take a cold shower. Go and do something else. Turn on the TV. I don't know. Call your mom. Call your dad. Call someone else, and start a conversation about something randomly. Like just a conversation, like just ask, do you have time to talk? And they say, well, yeah, we can talk. Do you know how tires are made? I don't know. Can you tell me what is the process you do at work? Or like, can you, guide me through one of what's your day like, and then whatever thoughts are going in your head, like, you're going to focus on something else, and you're going to push those thoughts out, okay? We don't need negative shit in our head, okay? Some of us need to reconnect to religion, or maybe the universe, or maybe reconnect with God, Like, I really think, yeah, we do need to. Aquarius, if you're having a difficult time, please, 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 there's ways. There's ways. There's a lot of ways. This is not who you are. This is not who you are. Remember, it's the soul, mind, and body. There's going to be chaos. There's going to be, arguments. There's going to be, the mind wanting to separate from the body, but it can't. But then, like, they're still wired in through the nervous system. So it's not even about what you think. It's about how you feel as well. Like, trauma lives in your head through memories, and in your body through your nervous system. So it's not that easy, Aquarius, but you can do it. You can go take a cold shower and reset your nervous system and set yourself free, okay? Takes about 65 to 100 days of doing that. Yeah. Good luck. Okay. Aquarius, that was you. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces. I will timestamp after the live. Let's go to Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Here we go, Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, changes. Positive changes. The Nine of Cups. I feel like I'm telling you, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, I'd rather have steak dinner, but I'm still a winner. I'm just the Pisces. I think I'm Pisces moon. Let's see here. King of Wands. King of Cups. Ooh. Interesting, Pisces. Interesting. There is 2 individuals showing up in your reading. 3 individuals. All right. You ready for this? It's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And an air sign. I feel like the air sign... the air sign is there's more distance there. I'm gonna bring them up because maybe for some of you guys it's gonna be different, but there is an air sign here, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Listen. If you're a single Pisces, okay, you're ready. Even if you tell me I'm not ready, Rigo, like I'm shy, the universe is gonna push you. You know that card of the leap of faith, you know, the fool that is like jumping, and then the dog is like, rah, 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 like, yeah, heck yeah, jump, bro. Well, picture this. You looking down the freaking cliff, right? The looking down, and the universe saying, down you go. There's a gigantic boot hitting you in the back saying, what are you waiting for? Go, jump. So the universe is saying that pretty soon you're going to get everything you've wanted, okay? Like Nine of Cups says here that you're going to be very well. So you're going to be fulfilled, content on what you work hard for and what you've acquired. And I feel like the final step will be, because of the Nine of Cups, the final step will be to have that one individual. If you're a single Pisces, get ready, because you're going to have multiple suitors. You're going to have people that really want to win you forever. You know, you're going to have multiple people here saying, give me an opportunity. I feel like I can make you happy, or what can I help you with? What can I do for you? You want to hang out? Let's go. You know, like, give me a chance, give me an opportunity. I really do feel like when it comes to romantic matters here, Pisces, there is a lot of suitors coming your way. Oh yeah. But if you're gonna act all stuck up and all like, I don't know. Be assertive. Jeez, just be like, yes, I deserve love, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna have it, and that's it. You know, and go on the date and go and talk to them and address the red flags and ask questions, and don't be afraid to say, you know what, we're not gonna work out. You know, like, just be confident. You know, I don't know why I'm angry with you. Maybe because I'm a Pisces moon. I'm angry at myself. Ugh. Anyways, so just be assertive, you know, like, don't cross your legs, don't cross your fingers, or your arms, and say, okay, well, I'm here. Whoever wants me, come get me. You know, like, no. It takes two to tango. Like, we've gone through this, like the manifestation, writing it on a book, you know, putting it in your head, you know, telling it to the freaking universe does nothing if you do not implement action. Meaning that if you want love, you have to allow people to come towards you, and you have to work so that, you know, there's an equal give and take here. You have to put effort into it. You have to do things. You have to say, you want to go on a date sometimes, you know, like, no manifestation gets created without action. Without action. You can sit here and say, I'm gonna win the lottery. I'm a lottery winner. I won the lottery. I won $1 million. There, I said it like I have it right here in my pocket. I have $1 million in my pocket. Okay. No, wait. No. You gotta go buy a freaking lottery ticket 1, 2, 3, 1 million times if you have to. And that's the only way that it's gonna work. It's if you put action into it. If you want to be a singer, you have to take singing classes. That's the action, right? Like, you want to manifest a big career in television, you have to get in front of the camera. You have to do something. Like, you can't, like, so if you really want love, the universe is saying, hey, Pisces, yo, Pisces, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want it or not? You know? Jeez. Chill. Oh, it's all fun and games, guys. It's all fun and games, okay? Strength card and the death card. Oh my God. Okay, kill that ego. Kill the ego. Change the way you approach people. Like, I feel like you hold back a lot. That's the thing. It's like, you got to step out of that. Like, you've been in this energy of like needing to do some sort of like, you know, like like a phoenix rebirth or whatever, you know, like maybe you're stuck on this, I'm changing, I'm gonna be different, you know, like, but it's been like that for years. It's like, you say that and you do the changes and then you snap out of it. You don't stay in this cycle of, I gotta be better, I gotta change, you know, I gotta no. That's why I always tell people, like, if you listen to sad music, if you're constantly thinking of sad things, you're gonna manifest depression in your system. And you're gonna be so comfortable in that depression state that you're gonna be depressed. And it's gonna be hard for you to get out because you started being comfortable in that energy. Step out. It's time for a change. It's time for you to not be shy. It's time for you to not hide from people. It is time for you to be seen. It is time for you to achieve and acquire all the blessings and all the beautiful things that the universe is trying to give you. Okay, Pisces? That's all I have for you. Okay, as far as your actions, I'm telling you, you got to kill the ego. You got to kill the like, if you're a Pisces that likes to distance themselves from people, or like, you got to stop that. You got to stop that. That's not going to take you anywhere, because I have the Strength card and the Death card here. Again, sometimes we cannot just be like all, you know, calm, right? Serenity is good to a point, but we can not always be in serenity. Like, we have to have the chaos sometimes, right? Like, there's got to be a balance there. Interesting. Here. Interesting. Either way, you have the Nine of Cups, so you're gonna be a good Pisces. You know, you're gonna be one of those Pisces who's like, yeah, this is my place. I got this all by myself. Yeah, then, you know, those are my cars. Yeah, I got that all by myself. The art you see, yeah, that's me. I earned all that. I acquired all this because I wanted that. But when they ask, well, do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? I'm still waiting. I'm still manifesting on love. Oh, God. The thing is, you're not manifesting. The thing is that it's literally there. It's like you're just blocking it. You're just pushing it away. Okay? All right, Pisces. I got to go. I might come back and do like tarot readings. I don't know if I want to do free tarot readings. Maybe donation wise. I don't know. But give me a sec. I'll come back in a few and we can talk about stuff and things, you know. Okay, bye. I said okay, bye.